Hola amigas, bienvenidas una vez más a nuestro canal. Este día les voy a estar compartiendo un chit chat slash get ready with me porque voy a estar alistándome para ir a la boda del amigo de Ángel y hace mucho tiempo que no me alisto para una fiesta, así que estoy emocionada para el proceso de maquillarme y espero que ustedes también lo disfruten conmigo. Si aún no están suscritas a nuestro canal, las invito a que se suscriban para que vean el resto de nuestras aventuras. Y antes de que se me haga más tarde, hay que comenzar. Ok, voy a comenzar aplicándome el primer y voy a usar este Baby Skin Primer. Pero chicas, déjenles cuento que no estaba preparada para este evento porque mi maquillaje ya se me había acabado desde hace algunas semanas, así que ahora sí tuve que ir a comprar más y fui a Ulta y ahorita les voy a estar enseñando lo que encontré en Ulta. Fui más que nada porque vi una foundation en TikTok que quise intentar, que era la nueva Morphe Foundation, pero desafortunadamente no tenían mi tono, así que la muchacha que trabaja ahí me recomendó esta foundation que es the Color Pop Foundation. Y no sé si tenga nombre, aquí nada más dice Color Pop Hydrating Foundation. Y pues vamos a intentarla a ver cómo se mira. For the process of my makeup, I usually always start with eyebrows, but girls, let me also tell you that I went to get my eyebrows done because ya hacía bastante que no me iba a hacer las cejas y yo me las hago con el hilo, así que también tuve que ir a hacer eso. Y fui, pero fue la experiencia más chistosa porque pues entré y una muchacha me comenzó a ayudar y ya me acosté en la camita esa y se me arrimó súper cerquita que su estómago estaba completamente aplanado con mi cabeza. Like my head was all up her stomach and I wanted to laugh so bad because I was like, she just really does not care that my head is all in her stomach. Pero así se quedó. And she was also very touchy porque me agarraba la cabeza así, me la movía de un lado para otro, and I don't know, I just thought that was super funny, pero she was super nice and I liked her. Y después de hacerme las cejas comenzó a depilarme como aquí y against my hairline, and I was like, oh my god, like nunca me habían hecho eso. I was just like, this girl is giving me a whole edge up. Pero pues yo la dejé hacerlo y ya después que terminó me comienza a platicar sobre eyebrow tinting, and she was like, oh, are you interested in doing eyebrow tinting? And if you've seen me without makeup before, you know that I naturally have really light eyebrows, so eyebrow tinting is something that I had already looked into. And so when she started telling me about it, she told me que hay dos tipos de eyebrow tinting, that there's the powder tinting and also tube tinting. I think that's what she said it was called. And the tube tinting was the one that she recommended for me because she said it's like a dye, pero the dye was safe for your face. Okay, so se me está viendo poquitita naranjada esta base, pero a ver si ahorita con el corrector se corrige. Let me try it. So yeah, that's something else that I got at Ulta. I got the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which is the one I usually use. It works really well for me. So let me open this up. Pero sí, como les contaba, ella me recomendó la tube tinting y me dijo que era como a special dye, but it was safe for your face. And at first I was a little scared because I was like, no quiero que me dejen las cejas todas negras y así voy a tener que ir a la fiesta. Pero me dijo que ese tipo de tint no se marcaba en la piel, así que en cuanto me quitara el producto ya se iba a ver normal. Y al último me ganó la tentación and I did it, guys. So this is what the results look like. I'm actually very happy with it. And me explicó que al principio pues iban a estar un poco más oscuras, pero ya conforme pase el tiempo se te hacen más light. But even then, I still feel like this is such a pretty shade for my hair. And this is the darkest my eyebrows have naturally looked. So I am so happy with it. And if you struggle with light eyebrows like me, then you should definitely look into it. I do recommend, and the process was super easy. Like I said, she just applied like the dye, and I had to leave it on there for like 10 minutes y ya me lo quitó. And it was painless. So yeah, that was just such a funny experience. Like I was just laughing at myself. Like no puedo creer que me animé cuando no estaba ni en los planes anytime soon. Y por eso les digo que yo normalmente comienzo con mis cejas, pero este día sí me voy a ahorrar mucho tiempo porque ya nada más me las voy a dejar así y creo que se ven bonitas. If anything, I'll just go over the edges with like a little bit of eyeshadow and then carve them out, but I am so happy. For contour, I'm going to go in with this Infallible foundation y me la voy a aplicar así on the edges. And then my forehead. Down the bridge of my nose. Now I'm just going to spray a little bit of the Morphe setting spray so that I can blend this out. Okay, I just finished blending out this contour and it's looking a little weird on camera, pero en persona no se ve tan mal. So I'm just gonna go with it. Now I'm just applying some bronzer. This one is from Anastasia in the shade Saddle. Ahora sí, I am gonna set the rest of my face with the Airspun translucent powder. And now I'm gonna dust it off with this little brush. Okay, now I just grabbed this little Morphe angled brush and I'm gonna use the James Charles palette, and oh my god, se ve más grande que yo. I'm gonna grab this shade right here just to fill in the little edges of my eyebrows to make them just a little bit sharper. Now I'm just applying some blush. Okay, girls, I am now done with my face makeup and I'm gonna move on to my eyes. And it's so crazy because I always do my eyes first, pero let me tell you, it is not easy to talk through the process of doing your makeup because I've already skipped steps or done things in a different order than I usually do. So props to those influencers who have mastered this because it is not easy. But now I'm gonna work on a smoky look for my eyeshadow today. And let's hope I don't mess this up. So again, from the James Charles palette, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this dark brown. Y me lo voy a aplicar en the outer edges. Just a little bit right here. And a little bit over here. And then I'm gonna connect it at the top. Now I'm gonna grab this brush. Which one do I wanna go with? I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try a little bit of both to buff out the top. Back to this brush and darken up the center. Ahora sí con negro, just apply it in the center and spread it out a little bit. let me stop right there before I mess everything up. And now I'm just gonna go with this brush, just an empty brush, and continue to buff everything out. Empty brush, did I say empty brush? I meant clean brush. And then just buff everything out on the edges, blend, blend, blend. Okay girls, so like I said, I think I'm gonna stop here because it looks okay and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm just gonna go and do my lower lash, and I'm just gonna do the same, these two colors. Oh, I'm going in with this baby brush, and I'll just put that all across. And with the dark brown, and I'm just going to do this one mainly on the outer edge, and then just bringing it out a little bit to connect. Okay, I just did a little thin eyeliner, and now I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, my favorite ever. ¿Qué les importa? ¿Usted qué aporta? I don't know if you girls can see, but look how beautiful it makes the eyelashes pop. Okay, amigas, ya terminé con mi maquillaje. This is the final look. What do you think? And ahorita ya llegó Ángel, así que ya nada más voy a terminarme de alistar rapidito y les enseño nuestros outfits ya que estamos listos. Ya por fin vamos hacia la fiesta. And this is my final look. I'm wearing these gold earrings from Jaripeo Mode and this dress. Y a ver si les alcanzamos a grabar un poquito más en la fiesta. Pero miren qué feo se puso el tiempo. It's raining super, super bad. So, a ver si nos mojamos todos. But yeah, let's continue to make this a good day.